What's up, guys? We're back. So, good morning. How's everybody doing? It's Saturday. It's a beautiful day here in Southern California. Temperatures are going to be up in the 70s. We got a low of about 41, and we're going to go all the way up to about 84, maybe Tuesday. It's Saturday, and you know what? I have a lot of friends asking me about all of the different avocado varieties that I have. And what I want to do in this video is focus on varieties that are really obscure, unique, and different, that not many places are talking about it, not many people are talking about it, but they are varieties that are available and are actually decent. So it's not your Hass or Zutano or Gem or like Reed or like Mexicola or Fuerte. It's going to be varieties that, especially within the avocado community, people have heard of it and people actually have obtained them and actually are growing them. But then there's a lot of people who don't know anything about these varieties at all. So I wanted to kind of share with you guys what I have that are unique and different, and show you what they kind of look like today. So let's get started. All right, so this is a unique one. This one is called Koala, and it's doing okay. I have a Koala here where my finger's pointing to, and I have a Malama on the left side. I dug a hole and planted two different varieties in here. The Koala seems to be doing okay. It's kind of yellowish, not doing great. Malama's doing worse. Malama with the A, not a U. So it's doing worse, but it's still alive. But we're gonna keep on trying to baby these guys to see if they can actually go. I may need to take a piece of this Koala and graft it onto a healthier tree, or graft it onto a stronger seedling to see if I can get it to kind of go, because I think really the rootstock that the Koala's on and also the Malama's on is really weak. So that's probably why they're just struggling. So that's kind of how it is right now, but it is what it is. So in this spot I have the Kahalu'u. It's growing nicely. It's actually filling in really nicely, and it's doing well. And I'm hoping to get fruit here in the future because the fruit tastes pretty good. So I was excited about the fruit when I actually had a chance to eat one of those. And you know what? I just noticed something here. I'm just walking out here, and look at this. We keep on getting these. I don't know what variety this came from, but I find these in the yard when I'm out here. So I'm gonna actually take this up to the house, clean it up, and see if it ripens up. So yep, we still got UFO problems here. But the Kahalu'u is doing nicely, so you can see it's definitely filling in. So on here I have a Mexicola Grande, and what I did with this Mexicola Grande was added all sorts of different varieties on here. So all of the varieties that I have on here, especially the ones that took, are actually doing pretty good. So let me show you some of those. One variety that people have been talking about that not very many people have is called Oaklando, and Oaklando is right here. This is the graft was done right here at this piece of paper right here. So it's actually growing really nicely. And I do have another Oaklando that I've grafted onto a seedling. So I had two, and I decided to, I don't know what I'm going to do with the other one, but considering that this one already took, as long as this one's doing good, I think we may end up giving away the other one. Or maybe I'll plant the other one also because it's really doing really good. So other varieties that I have on here that are really kind of taking off is this thing right here. This is, we're calling this right now Black Beauty. And you can see I grafted it right there, and it's got this one coming out and this other one coming out, and look how big this is already. This is amazing. So I got that to go. So that's called Black Beauty. All right, so on the back side here, I have this one right here, which is really growing nicely. This is called Big Black, and some people have called it Big Black Johnson, Negra Grande. So there's all sorts of different names for it. But this one, I grafted it right there. I don't know if you can see that, but so that graft, and it's doing really good. This seems to be happy. Like the combination of the Mexicola Grande with Big Black seems to be a good combination, because it is really kind of taking off here. It's actually, I mean, that's like 3 feet of growth, so that's great. All right, so another variety I have on the Mexicola Grande here is Don Gillogly, and the Don Gillogly, it's definitely taking, like the graft is taking. See if I could zoom in on, if you can see that. So that is a Don Gillogly graft taking. Also, I did a second graft just in case, which is right there. Sorry, the lighting is kind of bad right now, so things may not be coming in clear, but it's definitely taking also. The thing is, my my Mexicola Grande is actually flowering right now, which is odd, but there's other people who are around the area that have some of their avocados flowering right now too. So, but you know, one thing I did graft on here, which is unique and different, was Bird Avenue, and I've grafted it on here. It took, and then the heat came in and it died. And I did a second graft, that one took again, and then the heat came in and it just died. So I'm gonna give it another chance to kind of go, and if it just doesn't like you know, the temperatures that we have here in my little microclimate in Southern California, then it is what it is. I may have to just abandon Bird Avenue, but everybody who has it says the fruit tastes really good, so that's why I'm like kind of working to try to get it. Then you got varieties like the Kona Sharwil, just Sharwil, and you got Jan Boyce, and a lot of people already have Jan Boyce and Kona, so let me show you some other ones. All right, so this is my Littlecado, also known as the Wurtz, and I had a sucker grow which came from the rootstock, and I girdled it and it provided fruit. I've tasted the fruit, it actually tastes really good. So I have a video that I'll probably share in future. I just haven't gotten to it yet. But on the Littlecado, I grafted a variety called Bonny Doon, and this right here, this whole thing is Bonny Doon. Let me show you where the graft point was, which is just right there. So it came out with 3 different shoots, and those 3 shoots are big. It's crazy. It might overtake the tree. So I also grafted Black Beauty on there, and that one took also, which is crazy because Black Beauty has taken on pretty much everything that I've grafted it onto. So, all right, so we're on the back side of my bacon, and on the back side of the bacon I grafted this guy, and it's going. This is called Marcus Pumpkin. So I grafted a Marcus Pumpkin. It's going. Excited about that. I also grafted a Choquette. So here's the Choquette, and there it is. It's going. So it's kind of cool to have that. And then I did a second graft of Marcus Pumpkin just to increase my odds. And I'll show you that here. You can see it's already going also. So that's kind of cool. So you guys already know about my Santa Clara Gold, which I've talked about many times. Excellent, excellent tree. It's got fruit. This is the size of the fruit right now. That one's bigger right there. So I get in here, lots of fruit in here. So decent size. So Santa Clara Gold, SC Gold, people were calling it short, is an excellent variety to have also. So this is a Helen. Haven't really shown this to you guys, but I do have a Helen. I also have in here, I have a Holiday, and I have back there is a seedling that has produced fruit, and so far we haven't named this variety yet, so I'm excited to try the fruit for the first time, and if the fruit tastes good, which it seems to be pretty good because animals are getting it, so I'm excited to try it for you guys and kind of share some of it in the future. All right, so in this spot, I got avocados all over the place. So in this spot, I have a Nimlio doing really good right now. I also have a double graft on this guy, and this guy is going to be a beast. Half Santa Clara Gold and the other half Boyce. So that's kind of cool. I have one tree that has two varieties that are kind of highly sought after. So I also have this. This is called Fujikawa. So this is my Fujikawa graft, and you can see it's growing nicely. So excited to have one of those, and I haven't shown you guys this one yet. I also have Murashigi, and let me show you the tag. So this guy seems to be really happy in this spot. The leaves are like this dark green color, kind of cool. And if you compare it to the Fujikawa is more lighter green. So Murashigi is kind of cool. Okay, so in this spot I have varieties that I've shown you guys before, but they're growing really nicely in this spot. So on this guy right here that I grafted, people are calling it Bay Giant. There's all sorts of different names for it. And then this right here is Oaklando. So that's Oaklando growing nicely. That's Bay Giant. I also have a variety called Second Red. I actually grafted two of them, and I gave the other one to Betty. So this one is my other one, and it's doing okay. I have another variety called Ardith right there, and inside there I got a the Arthur. I don't know if I'm saying it right. The Arthur. So that's in there. And let me show you another variety that I have that is finally starting to make a comeback because I kind of killed it. This is my Palo D'Oro. So the Palo lost all of its leaves, and turns out it wasn't getting any water at all, so that was kind of my fault. The water that was spraying had a leaf that was covering the spray head, so it didn't get any water, and I kind of babied it, and it's making a comeback here, so it's kind of good. And then back there I have a variety called Frogtown that a friend gave me. And I have another variety back there. We're calling it Hacienda Heights Long Neck. So then I got a variety I can't really talk about. that's in there also. Alright, so in this section there's a variety called Catalina, which I grafted, and it's still green, so did a double graft, one down here and one here. So that's Catalina. Okay, so I also have a variety that I grafted that took. It's called Lula. I think this is actually a Florida variety. And right next to it is another variety called Royal Right. So that's Northern California. So in this pot right here, I have a variety, it's called Spice Park Red. I don't have much information on it, and the person that gave it to me gave me some interesting info, but it's doing okay. Alright, so in the back here is Oro Negro. It's doing really good. It seems to be happy. Actually, I thought I killed it, and then my water hose that was connected to it fell out. So I came back, stuck it back in, and I lost pretty much all the leaves. And then all of a sudden it came happy again, and it's doing okay now. So essentially that's pretty much what we got for unique varieties. And you know what, the thing is, there's some other ones that I'm pretty sure I forgot. But for the most part, that's kind of what I wanted to share today was, you know, especially the Fujikawa, the Mirashigi, the Marcus Pumpkin. So those are all varieties that are kind of different that nobody really has, you know. So in any case, if you guys got questions, comment down below. Have a good day. We'll talk later. See ya.